Hey guys, it's Neil. So hey, I think I may have just found the most sleeper, under the radar, hidden gem, Dumble Overdrive Special clone on the planet. It's right there behind me. I'm gonna do some demo work. This thing's crazy. So if you're a gear nut and an amplifier nut and a guitar nut like me, everybody knows the Dumble Overdrive Special. It's the most sought after, holy grail. If you got $250,000, if you got $1 million, you can buy one. But you're gonna have to strip it out of Joe Bonamassa's hands because he's got about 14 of them. I think John Mayer's got 16. I'm just kidding, I'm overdoing it. But these guys are swiping them up, and for good reason. The tone is incredible. So if you're a poor guitarist like me, you gotta find the next best thing, which is a Dumble clone. These things can also range from up to the 5 digits, but I think I found a sleeper. So this thing I found on Reverb by a guy that doesn't make amps. He makes amps for himself. He's like an engineering freak, scientist, little lab guy somewhere on the East Coast. This amp builder is entrenched in all the Dumble forums, and what he told me is that he built this amp alongside a lot of the nuts that have been inside real Dumbles. So I was like, man, I gotta take a chance on this. I picked it up for $1,600. 1,600 bucks! Are you kidding me? That's crazy. You can't even buy like a Fender reissue for that much money. So I bought this thing on a whim, didn't hear it, didn't sound check it, didn't test it. Just like, I gotta buy this thing. First of all, it looks like an early 90s Overdrive Special, which is cool. It's on a Bludotone chassis, Mercury, what do we got, power amplifier. It's got 6L6s, hot rodded. It's delicious. It's nutritious, and it makes me go deaf. Already more deaf than I already am. So, this thing, if anybody knows about the Dumbles, they're clean tones, incredible. Spanky, glassy, has this natural compression going on, but also like if you pick lightly, it brings it up. If you pick hard, it's got that little bit of sag, but you can like dig into it where it's not annoying, but it has that just that natural compression, but also like these dynamics at the same time, which is that weird Dumble magic. You got this weird combination of like, it's clear, but it's warm and it's fat and it's spanky and it's glassy and it's muffled and it's just all these things. So I've been blasting it in my house. Again, it's 100 watts. I'm going through a 412 Bogner cabinet, and the speakers in this cabinet, it's also kind of a Frankenstein. So I've got a Scumbag, I've got a G12H, I've got a Greenback, and I have a Vintage 30, all in the same cab. So I'm trying to hit the entire sonic spectrum here on the EQ. All right, so I'm gonna hop in. I've got this nice Chender, this Chinese Fender that I put together, relict, changed the neck, changed the pickups, added a B&G bender. I'll kind of go through this guitar on another video, but today it's all about the amp. So I'll do this on a Fender, you get that single coil sound, and then I'll grab my 335 so you can hear kind of that Larry Carlton, Robin 40, kind of beautiful PAF sound through this amp. So stay tuned, here we go. All right, so we're gonna start on the clean channel. On the neck pickup, we're gonna get that nice glassy, fat, stratious, tonious deliciousness. The only pedal I have going through here is a reverb pedal. It's a Holy Grail Nano. That's it, going through the front of the amp. This does have a built-in effects loop that's buffered, unlike the original Dumbles that didn't have a buffered loop, so you had to get a loopolator and a Dumbolator and all these kind of laters, but no later in this one. It's built in, so it sounds really good, the effects loop. But here we go. This clean tone on the neck, you can just barely touch it, barely touch the string, or you can dig into it and Okay, next one, middle position. Alright, on to the bridge pickup. I mean, is that country or what? So there's your clean tone. I mean, come on. Alright, now, for the overdrive, which this thing is special for, because it's the overdrive special. What? Okay, so this is incredible. So I've got no overdrive pedals going through this amp. This is purely the amp. What's really cool about this amp is it has a preamp drive level and an overdrive section drive level. So you can really kind of dial in to get that like very, very saturated tone or that kind of cleaned up dirty tone. So it's really cool. So right now I've got it kind of in between, and what's very nice is when you roll back the volume, it cleans up super nice. So here is that famous Dumble Overdrive Special Overdrive. Glassy, just Stratius. Go straight to the bridge. Spanky, telly spank. Alright, here's the middle position. I love it. All right, everybody, I'm back with my 335. This is a 1982. I've had it since I was about 14 years old. It's still my favorite guitar to this day, even though I've been a telly guy for the last 5 years. But yeah, here we go. Here is the Overdrive Special with a 335. Right into that overdrive tone. So here we go, on the neck. I do have a little slapback delay, just a Boss DD7 little slapback. And here's the bridge pickup. You guys hear that? It's just got this clarity to it still. Then it breaks up. Listen to that sustain. That's just the amplifier. I love when you do that quick run, it still has that glassy clarity to it when it can really get muffly. Middle position. Anyways, y'all, that is my Dumble Overdrive Special clone. It's a no-namer. That little logo you see on the front of the amp is just my logo, Neil Morrison. I call it a Nelmore. And thanks for checking out the video. Please subscribe to me as I start making new content. Bunch of guitar stuff for guitar nerds, music, singing, lessons, how-tos, all of the above. So check it out. And leave your comments below. See what you think. I know I'm just on iPhone cameras, but let me know what you think, if this sounds like a real Dumble. Check y'all later.